Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some anime freaking Eternal Update 25 Part 2. They've added a bunch in this update. I've played a little tiny bit and we actually have a lot to cover. So there's this new thing called a Labyrinth right here. I'm not a huge fan of it because it's a maze. I really hate mazes in Roblox games in general because they are just frustrating. However, they did nerf it a little bit. I didn't actually mind it though, to be honest. It was just very tedious. But it is like an active thing, which I do like. I do like that they're adding more active things so people don't just AFK 24/7. But they added a Labyrinth power as well. As you can see, it can either be a damage or a energy, and the Phantom and Supreme are actually one's a damage, one's an energy. They give you 5% drop amount percent, which is really cool. Haven't seen that in a while. Labyrinth achievements added science upgrades. Use science materials to upgrade your energy and damage. So at the very last world, science upgrades. It's 5k wood for energy and damage and stuff. So actually, it's 100%. Wow, I can do that a little bit. That's actually crazy. Okay, so we're getting 3x stuff right now, which is awesome. Added a maze lobby, so teleport in lobby 2. So there's now 3 mazes, and you can actually teleport. Or I guess choose which one you want to do. So you can choose to do maze level 3 or 1 or 2. Which if you run out of keys for 3, then you have to do 2. If you're going to run out of keys for 2, you're going to have to do them all again. So kind of tedious, but it's okay. Maze power and maze level 3, of course. Added maze level 3 achievements. Added a new rune, rune 5. I cannot do maze 3, by the way. I did try it one time. Can't really do too much. I got to like wave 5. Added +1 rune equip for credits. Dungeon lobby upgrades. A countdown notification for auto raid. Fixed bug when equipping best damage, and also equipping items second stat. Okay, cool. So we did get this. So if we look, upgrades, boom. So it's 2k, which is pretty expensive, but is an extra rune. So let's see. We have a damage rune. We can put on a damage rune 3 as well. Nice. Okay, so let's run this labyrinth really fast. So as you can see, it is a labyrinth, a maze type thing. The only thing that I think would actually make this better, because like I said, it is quite tedious. The only thing I would enjoy them adding would be a map, so you don't, keep going through the same place over and over again. But it does tell you that, you have that amount of enemies left whenever you do find the door. And it is a lot smaller. Before it was quite big. It literally like enormous, kind of. Like it was very hard to tell what you were doing, where you were. This is definitely not that bad. It does tell you how many enemies you have left, but like I said, one thing I wish would be added would be like some sort of map, maybe. Just to like say, there's a certain amount of enemies, like you've discovered this area, you've been to this area, all that. I think this is a different door. But yeah, it keeps going just like this. Still room 1 somehow. Not really too sure how it's still room 1. We did just go to the next room, but whatever. Let me keep on going until we get to room 10, because if we look at our achievements all the way down, Labyrinth, we've already done to 2. We have to get to 10 and then we get an extra champion equip as well. So let's just do that. Also, it would be nice if we can get the powers as well, because they look really cool. But I'll see you guys back in just a bit once we are done with this. You can also have up to 6 people, I believe, so maybe we can do some live streams where we do all this. I'm not really too sure. Also, I might be doing another series on Anime Eternal. Let me know in the comments. I was thinking about starting with maybe like 1000% drops and like a bunch of extra gacha opens. That was kind of, like a admin abuse kind of thing, or like the admin account kind of thing. So maybe, but I think it'd be cool. Or I was thinking maybe starting with the best avatar maxed out in the game. That, or starting max rank. Or if you guys have any other ideas, let me know in the comments below, because I think it would be quite cool. I am going to try to not be missing any more uploads. I did, have been missing a couple uploads. Sorry about that, but I'm trying to figure out new video ideas so I don't have to miss anymore, because it's kind of hard to make this game, this and Anime Weapons now. Anime Weapons is a part of the channel because it looks really cool. But it's really hard to make consistent daily uploads with just this and now that, because there's not really too much content once I already beat the game. So I'm got to, do other accounts and all that stuff as well, which I don't mind. But I'm just gonna need help from you guys to decide what I need to do, different account-wise. Okay, guys, we grinded for quite some time. We have this one. So we don't actually have the Supreme, which it looks like the Supreme. Let's see here. Okay, so Was I looking at that not right? I thought like one of them was a damage, one was a like energy. I could have been looking at it wrong, I guess, but we are gonna be losing out on 25% now, and a little bit of drops as well. It is pretty unfortunate. I'm kind of just done doing them. I will do them more tomorrow or something like that. I'm just kind of tired of doing it right now. But if we go, we did get to the max room, and we also did do this, which is nice as well. So let's do that. We also did grind a bunch of this, so we now have 28k. We also already had the Phantom, but let's spend this 28k, see if we can't get the Supreme. It would be very, very nice to get. And then we can see what else we want to grind. Alright guys, well, what I am going to do is I'm going to sit here. I have an hour or so on. I'm going to sit here and grind this because we didn't get it. So I'm going to grind this. We should be getting some of the science upgrades. We actually don't have any plant fibers, so probably not. But we should at least be getting a bunch of the material, I guess. Yeah, anyway, okay, we're going to try and do that. And then after the hour, I guess I'll show you guys what the Maze 3 looks like, just in case. And then I think that'll be it for this video, because I can't do Maze 3, like I said. I can do a little bit of it, but I can't beat it. So I'll have to AFK grind energy. I have not actually AFK grinded energy in a while, so I probably can rank up like twice tonight since they've added so much stuff. So I guess we will see, but I'll see you guys back in just a bit once we are done AFKing this. Alright guys, so we took a nap, woke up, and then we have this, which is super nice. So we have the 10 billion IQ Dubskis. Alright, now we just need this one to be a Supreme as well, and then we're maxed out for this area. Well, for those gachas, I guess. We obviously still need to farm up all of these thingies to get all the scientific tools. We also need some scientific materials. So we just need like plant fibers and stuff, which is like the B tier guys and all that, which obviously would be very nice. These are the D tier guys. Hey, we can actually take these guys out not too bad. We do have the energy team on anyway. Or the drops on. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go all the way back here. Wait for this to load in, because we still need the Supreme, of course. So we're gonna have to got to grind this guy. So let's go all the way back here. Let's see, not the Senku guy or whatever, but this guy, the Zero, I think he's called. Yeah, Zero. We're at the AFK grind Zero a lot for these things. We got the avatar, which is great. Let's actually index auto delete. I just want the Supreme for him. Let's also see Gias leveling. It's only 10. Okay, I was hoping it wasn't too much. So it looks like we need, what is that, 10k? It looks like we need 10k to fully max this out. So I guess that's why I'm gonna AFK for a little bit, and then, you know, whenever we actually AFK energy, it's gonna be a lot faster. But let's just do this quest really, really fast as well. Might as well, honestly. All right, guys. Well, here we go. We did 500, so we have that now, which is grand. Let's also just stop that. We also did like AFK a whole lot of these, so I mean, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of potions and all that, or I guess food items and all that stuff, which is great. Let's also go yes, leveling. There we go. Boom. We have 1.23k, so this should get us to 12. No, never mind. Wow. Yeah, I just need 10k. So this will get us to why is my math this bad? There's no way my math is this bad. It is late. I did just wake up, alright? But come on, man. Alright. So sorry guys. It's a doozy. Alright, there we go. That's what I was doing. So we got that now. Now we have to level this up. So Gias leveling. Boom, boom. It's 10 again. Okay. Cool. And that maxes out at, I don't know what it maxes out at, but I assume you get this from the SSS guy, which we cannot do, obviously. Just to make that clear, we cannot do that. Okay. Also, it's 1,000, by the way. All right, I was just thinking about it. 1,000. All right, so this one we have chance to get that. We have maze key 4, all that stuff. So let's step into here. As you guys can see, oh, there's different ways. Okay. As you guys see, I can one-shot now. Now, I don't think I have any more energy than I did last time. I could have a bit more energy, but I do have a bunch more upgrades. Like a treasure room. I do have a bunch more upgrades, so that's obviously really, really nice. We are getting luck rune 5s. Let's put on the index. I don't really care about any of this stuff besides 5. Damage rune 5. There we go. That's like decent, I think. They're also in this thing. It says, don't delete your old supreme runes. So I won't be deleting my runes anymore. Just to be sure. I'm not really too sure what it is. Also, this right here is the merchant. Now the merchant, we figured out last time, but it refreshes every certain amount of time. So you can only, it is quite expensive, huh? I don't really care about any of this stuff besides these. There we go. But it refreshes daily, so it doesn't change throughout the different mazes or anything like that. Just so everyone knows. I also wonder if we can get the Supreme stuff in here. If we can get the Supreme drops in here, that would be very, very nice. I would grind a couple more of these, but let's just keep going until we are done here. Let's also put on our milk. Let's keep going until we basically can't anymore. Hopefully we can at least find the boss as well, because if we go to our achievements, scroll all the way down, so many achievements, we need to get to 35. So it's 35. We probably can't do that, but if we complete it 7 times, we do get stuff as well. So maybe we can get the 35. It's looking like probably not, but at the worst case scenario, after I AFK tonight or some other time to get energy, then I should be able to do it pretty easily. Alright guys, well we did just complete it. We didn't do every single room, which we probably should have, but it's honestly whatever. We got most of the way there. Honestly, two more, we got 100% energy, it's okay. We'll have to come back after we grind energy, because that took a while. But we've basically done everything, so if we look, let's turn that off. If we look, we've done the Labyrinth, we've gotten the second best thing, obviously not the best one, but we got the second best one, which is okay. The maze lobby, we've done the maze level 3. Too hard for us, so if we grind now, you know, obviously it'll be better though. Let's check our energy as well. If we go to our energy runes, we have an energy rune 3, we don't have a 4. Oh, we don't have a supreme. It's okay, whatever. This will have to do. We'll grind for an energy rune 5. Yeah, and then +1 rune, we've gotten that, all that stuff, blah blah blah. Alright, so let's turn on best for energy. Let's do this. Also, something I'm really bad at is going back to area 1 and getting this stuff. So make sure you guys go back here and get this, because it does give you some drops potions. So it does give you some power potions, which are super nice as well. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, I mean, our energy is already going up so much faster. Significantly faster. We're getting 1 QDDR a click, which isn't like crazy, but it's not bad. Something I also really need to do is do these science upgrades. So what I'm going to do tonight is AFK with energy potions on and all that stuff. So let's go over here. And then let's just turn these on, because I mean we have so much of these and we're just getting more and more. So 22 hours, sure. Let's just do this one time. Also, there is still the Halloween world. It looks like this isn't ever going away. But if you guys need like potions or anything, I think I can get 4 more of these, so maybe I'll grind for those, and the super drops potions and all that stuff as well. Highly recommend coming back here if you ever have like free time or anything, because it is very nice to do. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna AFK for a couple hours, because obviously, as you can see, my energy is going up quite a lot. And then once I AFK, I'll hopefully get up to like 142, 143. It kind of just depends. My rank, and then tomorrow maybe I'll make a video about it. It's basically just gonna be me grinding though, but maybe I'll make a video. I'm just gonna go back to the maze lobby. I'm gonna hopefully get the energy rune 5s and all that stuff max out there. Oh wait, empty rune 5. We can actually make energy rune 5s, which is really cool. Can we make an energy rune 4 actually? Um, energy rune 4. No. Oh, right. We have to craft it. It's really weird. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, though, because that's going to take too much time. But... And then we're going to go back and we're going to farm all this. So we're going to get the Supreme Gios maxed out. So we're done with that. And then we're going to go back here and start grinding Area 29 as well. So give me a couple minutes, probably like a minute or so we can rank up one time and see what the next rank up is. Alright guys, well I'm also just going to AFK the progress raid 1, or 2, sorry, while I'm doing this. Rank up, so 5, and then 50. 50 is pretty easy as well. I'm already about to be at 1. So let's just, I guess, do that really fast before we end off this video, just to do it, because why not? Yeah, I mean, that's actually really, really nice. And then, like I said, tomorrow we're going to be grinding all that. We're going to catch up a lot as well. But I'm assuming after this one, after 50, it might be 500 or it might be 5 of the next number. We'll see. Alright, guys. Well, we are 0.1 away. So we're getting, what, 5.5. Not too bad. Let's rank up. There we go. So now we just need 500. That's honestly not going to take too long either. But I think we are going to end it here. I'll just have like an auto clicker overnight. So very, very nice. So like I said earlier, whenever we get back, we'll just AFK this stuff. I also did get a Beatrice though. She's doing 562. She does go up a decent bit. So right now I'm getting 11. Now I'm getting 10.7. So she does go up a little bit. Nothing crazy. But I'm gonna AFK area 13 for the area 16. Sorry, for the all the food items and all that stuff. And then once I get back, I'll be grinding. But if you guys did enjoy this update, let me know in the comments below. I do think it is a pretty good update. Honestly, I probably should go back to the maze right now, or at least soon, and do all that stuff to get that. But we'll do it some other time. But if you guys did enjoy this update, please let me know in the comments below. Please do like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video.